Hello everyone. We are looking at phase 7, chapter vectors, exercise 1. These are questions from our package. And we are at question number 2 now. Let's look at the question. Question is that the lines have vector equations given to us and one of the line has a constant A given. And we have to find the acute angle between the lines and then point of intersection of the line. So this is a very important question. We have to know the concept also. And again, the question is essentially from our next chapter, that is 3D. But yes, we will still do it because as I'm aware that you should by now know the standard equation. Before I start off, just also be aware of another form of writing the vector form of line where like this standard stack. So these are the position vectors of the point that lies on the first line and 8, -8, 1 and 2. This is the DRs of the line, the first line parallel to another vector. So vectors of the line, the first line is parallel to. So this is also one way of writing. So for the first line, this is the position vector and this is the vector that it is parallel. R is equal. Here R is equal to A2 plus S into B2. Okay, just for convenience. So B1 is the vector, R is first line is parallel to, B2 is another. So now coming back to finding the angle between the two vectors or lines. So L1, L2. Now L1 is parallel to B1 and L2 is parallel to B2. That is how it is defined. So the angle between the two lines is also the angle between the vectors B1 and B2. Is also, sorry, is also theta. If this is theta, this is also theta, right? If the lines are inclined at whatever angle, the parallel lines will also be inclined at. So we know how to find the angle between two lines. So cos theta between two vectors. So cos theta is B1 dot B2, B1 and B2 mod. It comes from the B1 dot B2, the scalar product formula. I recall because we are in the vectors chapter. So recall B1 dot B2 is B1, B2 and cos theta. That is if theta is the angle between them. So this is coming from there. After this, we just have to calculate how do we find B1 into B2. So the corresponding components are just multiplied. So 72 plus 2 plus 10 and then B1 mod B1 is 64 plus 1, 65 plus 4, 69, a very weird number. And 81 plus 4, 85 plus 25, 110. So not a friendly number. Again, so 84, 72 plus 10, 82 plus 2, 84. And then again 69, 110. So we can't do much about it. So if we really have to write what is theta, theta is cos inverse in whatever it is. I'm not solving it because the final answer is not important. Anyways, we have to use calculator for it, but doesn't matter. The process is important. If you have to find the angle between the two lines, it is actually the angle between the parallel vectors. So that's all. It will be simpler than this and we can be able to basically report the actual simpler answer. But for now, this is the answer. In the solution, I don't know, they have used calculator to give you the answer. So if calculator is available, we can write. Now, we have to also find the point of intersection of the two lines. So let's say this is P. If this is P, now this P lies on L1. So in parametric form, it will be written as P and the P is the parameter. It is also lying on the second line. So in parametric form, it is PS. Yeah, PS. So if we just equate PT and P as the components, we will get the value of the point of intersection. First, we'll get the value of A, and then, so just write and we will know. So PT is what? 4 minus 8T, 2 plus T, 2 plus T, and minus 6 minus 2T, minus 6 minus 2T. And this is equal to minus 2 minus 9s, minus 2 minus 9s, and A plus 2s, A plus 2s, and minus 2 minus 5s, minus 2 minus 5s. So if we just equate the two components, if they are the same point, meaning first component is equal to the corresponding first component. So 4 minus 8T must be equal to minus 2 9s. Now the second component has a variable, so we'll take the third one. So minus 6 minus 2T is equal to minus 2 minus 5s. After that, we know how to do it. Multiply this one by 4. So minus 24 minus 8T is equal to minus 8 and minus 20s. Okay? So plus, what are we doing? We are just eliminating one of the variables, T in this case. So we get 28 here is equal to 6 plus 11s. So 28 minus 6 is 22 is equal to 11s. That gives us s is equal to 2. If s is equal to 2, 2 meaning 10, so minus 2 minus 10 plus 6 is minus 2t. Okay. So minus 12 plus 6 is minus 12. So t is equal to 6. 10 minus 10 minus 12 plus 6 minus 6. So minus 6 by 2 is 3. So t is equal to 3. We can find the two variables, and after that, we will match the second one. This will give us the value of A here. 1 minute. Do we need it? Now, A is actually not needed if it is not asked. So A is not needed. What we need is the point of intersection. So point of intersection, we can now get, we know the value of T. So 3, we just put 3 here. So 4 minus 24. So minus 20 and 3 plus 2, 5, and minus 6 minus 12. So this is the point of intersection. Minus 25 and 12. Yes, minus 25 and 12. So just T was needed because S has a variable. Now if question also asked us to find S, A, so now we know the value of S. We can match with this and we can get. So that's about it. So just a little revision of this. What do? If we have to find the angle between the two lines, we will actually find the angle between the two parallel vectors. If we have to find the point of intersection, very important concept. So what we have to do, essentially write the equation of the line in the parametric form, the parameters of the two lines, and match it, and then do component matching. Just two components are there. So 2 equations are enough. We'll get 3 equations here. That is why one of them had a variable not needed. So first and third, if we just match, we'll get the value of the two parameters. Just put it back and we get our point of intersection. That's it. Thank you.